in a world that constantly rushes, that fills every moment with noise, what would it mean to find a silent window? Not a window to the outside world, but a window that opens inward, one that speaks directly to the soul.
That's the very question we're exploring today, actually, through a project I came across that it feels less like a brand and more like a meditation. It's called SCARABEE Artify, and it describes itself as my soul voyage.
A soul voyage. I love that. That really, it immediately sets the tone. So, Ben, let's start there. What is this journey? What is Scarabee Artify?
So on the surface, it's a series of digital art collections, but that's like saying a cathedral is just a building. The creator, he uses the aesthetic of stained glass, that deep luminous color and shifting light, and translates it into a digital form. These aren't just static images, they're compositions filled with symbolism, sometimes paired with what he calls dreamy voiceovers.
Wow, so it's an immersive experience then. The goal isn't just to be seen, but to be felt. I remember I was struck by the names of the collections: Light of Soul, Windows of Wisdom, and Echoes of Time. They sound like chapters in a book about one's own inner life.
Exactly. The vision is to create something that it blurs the line between image, emotion, and memory. It's really designed to make you pause and reflect. The tagline puts it perfectly. It's a place where light paints the soul and silence sings in colors.
Ah, that phrase, silence sings in colors, is just, it's poetry. And the story behind who is creating this, that makes it all the more powerful. Let's talk about the creator.
This is the heart of it for me. The artist is engineer Mohamed Hassan. He's a 78-year-old founder and visual storyteller. His age and his perspective are the bedrock of this project. In a digital art world that can feel so fast and trend-driven, this comes from a place of deep, deep life experience.
And his philosophy is just incredible. He says, and I'm quoting here, "I am one of the dream-born creatures. My imagination is greater than knowledge." I mean, think about that. He's an engineer by training, a profession rooted in knowledge and logic, and yet he places imagination above it all. He believes every great thing in his life started as a dream.
It gives the art such gravity. He's not just making pretty pictures, he's crystallizing a lifetime of dreams. And that perspective, it just transforms the entire project. When he works with light, for instance, it's not just about aesthetics. For him, light is a language.
Right, he says, it's feeling. It's a timeless mirror for the soul. So when you look at one of his digital stained glass pieces, you're not just seeing colors. You're being invited to see a reflection of your own inner state, illuminated.
He's turned the screen into a portal for meditation.
It's a beautiful fusion, an ancient, sacred art form with modern technology. He's building digital sanctuaries piece by piece. And this leads to maybe the most unique part of the whole project, the way it asks us to engage with it.
Oh, yes, the final reflections. It says that art is not created, it is awakened.
That's such a profound shift in thinking. It implies the meaning is already there within the art and within us, just waiting for a quiet moment to emerge.
It does, and that's why the closing invitation isn't about commerce. It doesn't say buy or follow. It says join us, not as buyers, not as followers, but as fellow travelers.
To be a traveler, to be on a journey with no fixed destination, just open to discovery. It makes you a participant, not a consumer. You're invited to journey through every pane of light, every whisper of silence, and every echo from beyond.
It's an invitation to a dialogue a dialogue between you and the art where, as the text says, silence becomes design and design becomes dialogue. It's a rare and beautiful approach. It's a quiet space offered in a world that seldom is.
It truly is. It leaves us with a thought, a sort of meditation of our own to carry with us.
So here's a question we'd like you to think about. The vision of SCARABEE Artify is to create silent windows that speak to the soul. So in your own life, amidst all the noise, what is your silent window? Where do you find it? And what does it show you?